Let's see, a 2-3 split coming out from the GLG lineup. 2 going down to long. Nobody actually watching short just yet. But it looks to be a B push coming out from Fish123 to start this one off. Going to be occupying those tunnels and just looking for a gap in the defences to exploit.
Yeah, we've got Stanley just hiding behind the barrels. It's a really good position that's quite underused in my opinion, but hello. Batham is going to lead the charge, going straight up B ramp, and he could deal absolute havoc with his Tech 9, and he will do, and that's why we call it the Rec 9. Both the Dane in Socken and Batham buying it up, and in a blink of an eye, the good-looking gamer's defense is split, and the bomb is planted on the B bomb site.
Absolutely, and we see Double E just destroying Arth as he rotates through the tunnels, tries to get anything, and that's going to be Flaxish just finishing off the round, taking down Shig. And a nice easy round for Fish123. They find that mid is completely undefended, get that opportunity to push through onto the B site and just take it with ease. And now they're going to be able to go for a whole lineup of SMGs and a scout as well. And immediately that scout used a great effect to tag CPR.
Yeah, CPR's quite fortunate there that he brought up armor and a helmet. Otherwise, that scout would have done a lot more damage to him. But right now, Fish123 just looking to try and get as many MP7 kills as they can. They will reap the benefits financially. Double E, I believe that's Joe, has lost his. But at 4 versus 3, CPR is arguably a dead man standing right now. Fish123 should still really be able to make their way onto this A-bomb site, plant the bomb, and should have the bomb, have the round in the bag.
Yeah, they certainly should. The bomb is going to go down now, so Stanley is going to get a nice pick off with that USP, grabs the headshot onto Flak. Is that Flaxish? Am I saying that right?
It's Folkiz, but his actual name's Socken. It's a bit confusing.
Right, okay. I'll just say Socken.
Yes.
CPR sneaking through the smoke. He's going to get caught out though. Keita just waiting for that one. Going to pick up the easy frag there, and actually CTs are on site, but it's going to be difficult for them to get the defuse. That's going to be the last 2 dropping, and a nice easy round 2 for Fish.
Yeah, Socken went down a little bit cheaply, I felt. Shouldn't have really left himself exposed, should have been aware that a GLG player could have been rotating through CT spawn, but that's one side. Fish123, solid stuff from them. Pushed short, made their way onto the A bomb site and planted for short as well, which was why it was really, really simple and easy for them to hold.
Yeah, absolutely, and the second they managed to get that bomb down with that man advantage, it was pretty much impossible for them to retake. And Rec not going to be able to get those opening frags that we know him for. He's going to be taken down by Keita. Down that long. Now Double E taking a decent chunk of damage there. Not really winning out that trade.
No, and good looking gamers. We see a few P250s of 5.7, but realistically speaking here, they're not even going to bother buying up armor because they want to go all in for round number 4. They want to finally get their M4s to work with. The first gun round, of course, of the game. And Fish123 taking it slow. They know they've got to keep their distance. They can't afford to give away any of these weapons to the good-looking gamers.
No, I mean, that's kind of worst-case scenario when you throw away one of these essentially free rounds at the start of the game when your opponent, you know they're ecoing. You've got the weapons. They don't have the armor to protect themselves against those SMGs. It's just pretty much worst case scenario to end up dropping those weapons to your opponents and giving them an opportunity to get back some of those early rounds. Shig here, the last man in the pit, is going to be going down in just a couple of seconds. Goes for the knife. Keita punished for that one immediately. Actually, Shig doing well to hold his own here, but a frag grenade takes him down to 11. And this should be an easy pickup for Faith. Does finish that one off. And that is going to be round 3 going over to Fish. And that is now going to be the first gun round of the game.
Yep, here it is. Obviously, normally after you lose a pistol round on the CT side, you force up armor and play armor 5.7s or armor P250s. We only saw CPR buy up armor with his CZ75 because he was the low man going towards B. One of the reasons GLG did that was because they wanted to save up and ensure they had an extra cash injection, and we can see Rec, he just about managed to accumulate enough to go for a glass cannon AWP. I did say that he is going to be one of their main AWPers alongside maybe Shig, and he's just going to try and hold mid and control it, but that pop flash from Keita could be very problematic, and it will be headshot onto Stanley.
Yeah, absolutely. Rek going to try and avenge his fallen comrade, and he is going to be able to with that AWP, getting the wall bang onto Socken there. It's going to even the scoreboard up to 4 versus 4, and Fish not having the same kind of opportunity to push forward as they had just a few seconds ago. Now they're going to have to really slow down the pace and sort of book up their ideas, decide where they want to go with this one. 45 seconds on the clock. They don't have that much time to play with.
No, they don't. Batham just taking his time onto short, and the problem with Fish123, hit the nail on the head, they don't have much time to play with. They've all sort of somehow made their way onto short, and they can't really rotate a man round to long to try and surround the CTs on this A bomb site, and the B players are going to rotate in straight away. They know it has to be an attack onto A. Off goes Massive with 2 frags. Shig will chime in with 2 of his own, and important round there for GLG, winning the first gun round of the game. But they've got to win the second one, otherwise their economy will go down the drain, and Fish123 winning the first 3, they can afford to still force it up.
Yeah, I feel like that was a really risky play from Fish123. They got the frag down mid, they got the pick, they opened up the defences, and then despite knowing that the Orpha was still alive, they continued to push through mid and immediately lost that man advantage. I feel they could have just gone for a rotation.
All out after they got the numerical advantage. Yeah, I agree. That's not too bad from the Danes. Socken almost killing Rek. And is it going to be a Kobe kill? Oh! Grenades really baffle me in CSGO.
Yeah,
I mean, that landed right
damage
in front of Rek, and it did only 3 damage onto him. I am done with grenades in this game.
Yeah. I know the damage is reduced a lot by that Kevlar, but
now, when you compare how much damage it did back in Source 1.6, exactly, that's the exact word. It's very inconsistent. Sometimes a nade can land about a meter away from you and deal more damage than if it lands right on you. But hello, CPR. Well, his opponents are going to need CPR after that one. Great double frag coming in, but Batham with the AWP drops off, rotating in from CT spawn, and Mini will flank from behind. He'll surround Stanley on the B bomb site, and that was lovely jubbly from Fish123. And a good-looking gamers not able to capitalise on winning the first gun round.
No, unfortunately not, and they're going to be potentially forced into another eco here. Just a couple of pistols going to be coming out of them. Not a great situation, going to be pretty much giving up yet another round. Obviously, they'll be trying to at least grab a couple of kills. If they can get a couple of people down with those AK-47s, if they can grab them up and save them for the next round, it's going to put them in good stead leading into round 7. But here, in round 6, it's certainly not looking fantastic for them. Shig going to be looking for a pick, but he's not going to find it as they just walk on in. Socken grabs one. Keita going to follow up with the AK, and that is going to be the A site blown wide open. Off going to go down in mid as well, and this is just a textbook round coming out of Fish123.
Yeah, really simple. Sticking together as a unit as well as they push through long, because they didn't want to send only maybe 1 or 2 people that way. And they could have gotten killed by one of the guys, one of the good-looking gamers with just a pistol, and then that AK-47 that was lost would then get picked up by the CT. So sticking together as a unit, sticking together as a team, making sure that even if one of their teammates does die, they do get the trade frag, and they've repped the benefits early on this game. 5-1, Fish123, looking good.
They certainly are, and again, going to be able to go for that full buy. Replace the AK-47 that Double E dropped last round as they head into this 7th round. And Shig going to open it up with the FAMAS. Going to be able to grab a relatively easy kill and steals away that AK-47 from the terrorists. So he's going to be more than happy with that little bit of an upgrade as Arf manages to grab the second one for them.
Yeah, interesting setup coming out from the CTs. Shig, the Lone Ranger, all eyes onto long. Meanwhile, Arf is, as we've seen already, holding that A ramp area with his M4, and he's been very good at doing so far. But he's got to play it cool, calm, and collected now. I think they know exactly where he is. He's got to stay hidden. They're going to start lobbing nades towards him, and needs to make sure that he doesn't show any flesh to his opponents. Just plays it patient, and of course allows the rest of his teammates, the rest of the reinforcements, to rotate in, and Rek may very well catch Joe, but no, it's going to be a headshot from Joe. Off, looking for a 4-man right now, has to reload his M4, but I'll tell you what, he's hungry for this one, and he'll get it. 5-2.
Yeah, nice, perfect round coming out from Arf. As you say, just watching over that shot with the M4, waiting for them to push out into the open, just allowing his opponents to get in a position where he has a significant advantage and capitalizing on it perfectly. Gets a beautiful two-man spray down and then follows up with that final kill onto Double E. So nice play coming out from Arf in that round, securing the second point for the GLG lineup, and it's certainly an important one for them as they've been able to go for a full rifle buy-up again.
Yeah, for sure. And Good Looking Gamers opting to go for this sort of new meta game that we're starting to see more and more often on DDoS 2, where the CTs on the B bomb site start off with 2 rifles on the bomb site to prevent any potential quick pushes or rushes, and then they rotate one towards outside the B bomb site just to hold the B ramp area. Right now, Shig playing very up close and personal towards the long doors. That smoke will give away his position, but good on him to change it round quickly. And the smoke there at long will, without a doubt, slow down what could be a potential attack, or rather what will be a potential attack by Fish123.
Yeah, absolutely. Just going to be waiting for that one to clear. They've got 3 minutes short, 2 at the bottom of long. Over at those double doors, Shig going to be this first line of the defense. He does manage to land a couple of shots onto Double E, but can't quite finish off the kill, and this is going to be the push coming out as they head on towards this A site. Shig now going to be going down, and Arf can't get the spray down like he did last round. Does manage to get 2 before going down, but Rek can't follow it up. And now it's a 2 versus 1. Can he finish this one off? Needs to go and get the bomb, but CPR is going to be there. And he's going to be able to pick up the nice, easy finisher.
Yeah, great anticipation from CPR. Like you said, he knew that Fish123 player had to eventually go for the bomb with the clock ticking. One thing that Fish, despite losing the round, did really well there. They realised that the round before the last round, a lot of good-looking players, good-looking players, a lot of good-looking gamers were rotating through CT spawn, so they put the smoke down in front of CT spawn onto short, and that allowed Batham to jump down off short towards the elevator area and wrap round and get a frag at long and see if you can find anyone hiding at A ramp. You'd be surprised as soon as the flashes come in how many CTs really struggle to deal with that when they've got so many terrorists coming from so many different angles to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. And really nice predictive play and reading his opponents. He knows they've done it in the past. He knew that they were going to do it again there and able to capitalize. And Shig going to look to capitalize on people picking out long, and he does manage to get one onto Keita. In the meantime, Rek is going to follow up.
That's the bomb.
And that's going to be the bomb down, you're damn right. And now they push in short, but they're not going to be able to get anything with this one. The last man on long, and Arf just takes it away. And Arf is on fire this game.
Yeah, he is. He's got a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger on his Steam picture right now, and he's been very strong on that A-bomb site. He's impressed me, and Good Looking Gamers showing a lot of character, being 5-1 down, of course, to fight and make their way back into this. And Fish123, AKs galore for them at the moment. I think they might try and just go for a good old-fashioned B split, or maybe not, because they've left the bomb in spawn. I don't know whether this is intentional.
Yeah, I don't know whether they wanted to rotate with that, but Rek is going to open the round up with a pick onto Keita. In that 2 versus 1 as well, he's going to walk away with 6 HP, so he's going to be thanking his lucky stars for that one. But the push has certainly been slowed down by the fact that the bomb has only just left spawn, but Double E picking that one up is going to be able to push on forwards now as they all barrel up catwalk towards the A site. Arf is going to be there again though, but he can only grab one this time, and that is going to be the A site secured. But Rek is going to be looking to deny that, and the bomb is dropped once again. Can they follow this one up? Yes, they can. Stanley's going to be there with the AWP. Just one man remaining. Can he grab the bomb? That's the question. Can he get this one down?
Well, there we go. He's got the bomb. 44 seconds and counting. Decided to face off short. Damn. Should have anticipated that CT would probably have rotated there by then because the bomb was down for so long. But Fish123 back onto an eco. Really solid holds now coming out from Good Looking Gamers. Definitely took them a little bit of time to warm up, but on the A bomb site defensively, it's all about Arf. He's been just phenomenal so far.
Yeah, 4 rounds in a row coming out for Good Looking Gamers here. They were 5-1, or the score was 5-1 in favour of Fish123. Keita pushing very aggressively onto this A site. Double E completely blinded though, and Arf grabs his first one of the round. He's going to be looking for more with that M4 yet again. Can he find anyone? He's found Babe, takes him down. That's going to be his second. He's looking for the triple. Shig going to take it away from him, though, as Keita goes down to the silenced USP, and not a whole lot that Mini's going to be able to do about this one.
No, he's called Big Natty Mini, but he's going to need steroids to really win this round, and no surprise. He hasn't been able to do it, and GLG, for the first time in this game, after being 5-1 down, they've now got the lead again. Well, not again, but because it's the first time that they've got the lead, but they've got the lead.
They certainly have, and they're going to be more than happy with that. I mean, look at their economy right now. Look how much money is on these players, despite all being full bought up, all having the armor, all having as many grenades as they could even imagine. Oh, I'm sure they can imagine more. I don't want to put down their imaginations, but speaking of being put down, we see Arf taking 2 out down at the bottom of Long, putting them out of their misery right there. And now the rotation's going to be coming through from CT. Arf down in pit, but he's not going to be able to connect the shots. Keita and Big Natty Mini don't have the bomb, though. Despite having the sight, they're not going to be able to push forward.
Yeah, and the problem is they know that Stanley plays sometimes at mid, sometimes at B with that AWP. Even if they jump down towards crossover to go towards Long from the A-bomb site, they're too worried that there will be someone just alive and waiting for them to cross over. It was crucial. I was worried that Arf may have got picked off in pit when he was taking the firefight with one of the Fish123 players on the A-bomb site, but stayed alive in the end, and now Mini is just going to try and see if we can get any exit frags and see whether he can, I don't know, maybe pick up Stanley's AWP, or just, to be fully honest, he'd do pretty well for himself to stay alive right now. He's just completely surrounded, and no surprise, he's going to get wrecked by Wreck.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice easy sweep up there for Wreck. They knew exactly where he was. Stanley had scouted him out. And just an easy follow through from Wreck to finish that kill off and take the 7th point for the good looking gamers. And now heading into round 13. We see an almost full buy coming out here for Fish123. Are going to have that Tech 9 in the hands of Keita. Let's see what he's going to be able to do with that one. And it looks to be an A short push, and they've opened it up already, managing to grab one onto Arf. Shig goes down to the Molotov. And they've managed to take down Arf, who was the guy that's been defending this one so hard every single round. And the bomb is now down.
Yeah, this is really, really good play now. The bomb's been planted for sure, so providing, well, basically, Fish123 just need to hide. They don't need to show anything. That Molotov's going to be completely useless. It shouldn't force Keita out of the position he's currently on. And that nade from Rex going to deal damage, but not enough. And GLG, they've realised this, and they are pulling out of this bomb site.
Yeah, absolutely. Just going to hold on to those rifles for the next round. Stanley does manage to find himself an exit frag onto Socken there. But they're going to be happier just holding onto those rifles rather than throwing them away for a lost cause. But Fish have managed to halt the momentum coming out from good looking gamers. They had a 6-round streak there, but it's finally come to a close as Fish managed to grab one for themselves. And they're looking to, I mean, whichever way these next 2 rounds go, I don't think it's going to be that influential in the rest of the game, in all honesty.
100%. And I'll tell you who might be influential. It might be Shig, gets the double, and he's going to give the information back to the rest of his teammates as well. He's saying, guys, they're on short. Throw your mollies down, throw your nades down. But the problem is, good-looking gamers have put all their men towards short. That it's allowed Keita to just crawl out of Long. And with 2 players on short, Keita at Long, they could wrap around this A-bomb site. And there it is, Mini with the headshot. And now at 3-on-3, Fish123 should be able to take this bomb site. They're just going to await Mini to smoke off crossover if he can. And then the bomb should really go down.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the second time we've seen Stanley get caught. Speaking of caught, Arf is going to be going down. Rek trying to do what he can, but Double E finishes him off. This is going to be the round for Fish, and they're going to even it out. But that's now the second time that we've seen Stanley having that AWP down mid, losing a duel against an AK. We saw it, I'm trying to think who it was against earlier on. It might have been Double E, in fact. And he didn't manage to secure the kill, but he won the trade against Stanley. And it's not really a scenario that should be happening. CPR are going to try and get onto that side. He's not going to be able to find the shots on his targets. And that's going to be the equalizer coming out. So 7-7 on the board as we head into the final round of the half. We'll see who's going to be able to take this one out. Both teams going to have a full lineup of guns.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a CT AWPer trying to AWP down mid and you're getting 1 AK'd every round, that's maybe a sign from Lord Gaben himself that you should maybe put it down. But Stanley wants to prove us wrong. He's legged Socken. Socken going in for more. CPR is going to be the man to finish off the job. And Fish123 hungry to make it 8-7 and hungry to hit this B bomb site, but they're blocking each other left, right and centre. Rec needs backup. Stanley chimes in with one, but the bullets are being fired left, right and centre all over this B bomb site. The bomb has to get picked up and the CTs need to stop the bomb from actually going down.
They need to go for this one right now because the entire CT lineup is rotated over now. They've turned it into a 3 versus 3 though, and the bomb should be going down here. It does go for the fake plant, but Stanley is not going to fall for those tricks just yet. It is going to be the bomb finally going down, and it's a 3 versus 3 situation. Both teams having the AWP, so they're going to be looking for those picks, but they're going to be Shig peeking out through window. Is he going to be able to find anything? Doesn't look like it. Stanley only on 10 HP is going to be going down as we see Faith pushing so aggressively forward. Half going to trade one back, but it's a 2 versus 1 now. Big Natty Mini is going to finish off the round.
Yeah, really good hold from Fish123, but the thing was, as soon as you get into that B bomb site, it's very, very, very difficult to retake, especially when you consider, I think it was Stanley on 10 HP and with an AWP. It's a lot easier to take over the larger A bomb site with the AWP than it is the B bomb site. I mean, you think about it from a physical perspective, you climb into window room with the AWP, there's so many corners you have to check, so many close encounters which are very, very difficult to try and clear out with that big green gun with a sniper rifle. And the lack of versatility he offers as well makes you really, really slow. So I can't say I'm surprised to see Fish123 win that B hold, but to be fully honest with you, when you consider they were 5-1 up at one point, I'm not too sure whether they'll be happy with themselves, you know, letting their opponents back into the game this close.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's not got away from them just yet. It is 8-7 on the board, but you're absolutely right. It was 5-1 at one point to Fish123. They only gained another 3 rounds from that point in the game, and not going to be too happy, and it's going to be a lot down. Oh, sorry, it was to GLG, not to Fish123, but they're going to be looking to try and turn this into something. Try and pull out this pistol round. The GLG lineup pushing down through mid by the looks of things, and they're going to be able to find one. Keats manages to get one, but it's a 2 for 2. Now Big Natty Mini turns it into a 3 for 2. Now the CTs with a slight advantage here, but it's a 2v1 over at long. Yeah, we do see that man Socken trying to do what he can, but Big Natty Mini just finishes one off. Socken takes the last one, and that is going to be Fish123 pulling themselves into the second half of the bang.
Yeah, and on the CT side as well, so out come the odd FAMAS or 2. In fact, no, it's only going to be 1 FAMAS and 4 MP7s, pretty much what we saw Fish123 do after winning the T pistol in the first half. So plenty of MP7 kills hopefully for them. A nice financial boost, and it's going to be none other than Joe himself to deal the damage down mid with the FAMAS, unfortunately leaving off on only 1 point of health.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate there, but the terrorists are going to take advantage of this as they push along through short onto catwalk, but Socken grabs 2 for himself. Big Natty Mini follows in suit, and now there's only 2 terrorists remaining. Keita going to be looking for the shots. He can't quite land them though, and Keita may well be going down to the Tech 9. CPR grabs himself a double. He's in a 2v1, but that's going to be Bafe coming in at the last second to finish him off.
Well, that just goes to show how strong, you know, the Rec 9 really is. Fish123, 1 player in Joe with the FAMAS and all other 4 players with the MP7. Armoured up, plenty of nades as well. And more than half of them were actually taken out just by terrorists running around, wazdering around with the Rec 9. And for its price, you can't help but admit that the return is pretty awesome. But right now, good looking gamers, no armor on him, just the odd P250 or 2. CPR is being a bit ballsy, going for the Desert Eagle, paying a little bit more, and he may very well reap the benefits if he can push around short and get a frag with it.
Really unfortunate for Shig there. He was about to jump up onto Cat just as that CT poked out. He could have got the headshot had he not. But a bit of a duel going between CPR and Keita there, but neither of them quite going to be able to connect those necessary headshots, and both going to walk away on less than a half HP. Keita taking a slight advantage off of it, but nothing to write home about. As we see the GLG lineup all hanging out on short, they're going to be looking for this entry into the A site, and this is going to be the push, but that's going to be one for Sock, and he's looking for more. Only managed to get the one though, and Rek now on this front line is going to be taken out by Big Natty Mini. Is he going to be able to finish this one off? Arf now trying to do what he can. He's onto his A site, which he loves so much, but Keita takes him down with the double spray there, and it's going to be the round going over to Fish123. Not a lot Stanley's going to be able to do about this one.
No, but it's nice to see GLG still dealing so much damage when they've only got pistols. None of them invested into armor. And oh my god, Stanley almost got one more kill. No way he's going to be able to pick up the bomb, but if he'd have killed Batham, he would of course forced him to trade out that FAMAS next round for an M4. Cost Fish123 a little bit of dollar, esport dollar. But yeah, this is it now. First good round of the second half. Good looking gamers won this round in the first half. Let's see whether they can do it again.
Yeah, absolutely, we'll see if they're going to be able to take that advantage. And we actually have a member still down in that spawn. He's going to be holding on to that AWP. It's going to be Rek once again, trying to find those entry frags, but nobody going to be foolish enough to peek out those double doors, and it's going to be Shig, the point man, looking for Batham up in the middle of the map near CT. Is he going to be able to find it though? That's the question.
This could be really good if the pop flash comes in from Batham and then Socken pops out of CT spawn to get the frag. But come on Batham, where's the flash? Lob it. Let go. There we go. Pop flash out. See you later, Shig. Great stuff from Batham. Great teamwork with Socken helping him out as well. They got that frag. Socken dropped the smoke in front of double doors. They've gotten the numerical advantage. Now they're pulling out.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be able to pull that one-man advantage for themselves. And actually, they're going to immediately lose it as Arf pushes aggressively through those double doors. Batham had retreated over towards the B site, and he's not going to be able to help out his teammate there. So nice little bit of punishment coming out from Arf, and Arf really has been the one opening up the map for his team on both sides, but it's going to be the CTs mowing down the GLG lineup here. That second flash not quite doing what it was intended by. Keats as he grabs one with the AWP. Arf crucially gets the bomb down though, and that's going to net them that $800.
Yeah, it will do. I'm still not sure whether it's going to be enough for them to really buy up for the next round. I really doubt it will be. They might be able to force it up with the odd Galil. No, it will be. My bad. So we are going to see AKs again thanks to the bomb plant. And Fish123 right now, regardless, storming into quite a healthy lead. No, good looking gamers opting not to go for it. Okay, interesting decision. Interesting decision.
I guess they wanted to hold on until like next round they can get them all. They can get more grenades. They can go for a bit more of that kind of a full buy. Arf is going to opt for the Galil, so they do have a little bit of firepower. And it looks like B is going to be the site that they go for here. Double E with a nice high explosive, dealing a good chunk of damage as they push in on towards this B site. Double E is going to find one though. Can he find more? Rek is going to be the next one. He doesn't get the triple spray, but it is going to be the B site. Pretty well defended here. Shig, the last man with that deagle. He can't quite find the kill onto Socken though, who should be able to finish this one off. That frag grenade is going to drop him so low, and Socken just walks around with that USP. Would have been a very difficult round for the GLG lineup to win there.
Yeah, the main aim for GLG though is to storm straight into B, get the bomb down, get that extra bit of dollar, but we can see now why they opted not to force it up in the last round when, of course, they planted the bomb. They had a relatively decent amount of cash to force up with, but they want to go all in here, and they were more than happy to give Fish123 13 rounds, which is a decision that surprised me. But if this is what it's going to take for them to unlock this defense, to give the big green gun to Stanley and to allow him to be the pinpoint for entries, then they might as well do it. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be Rek who's going to drop Mini. He's currently the pinpoint for entries as far as good-looking gamers are concerned. Shig pushing in through upper tunnels, knows that Joe's going to be hiding behind that second platform. Fantastic play from Shig, 2 from Shig, and this is a very good-looking bomb site for the good-looking gamers right now. And Keita and Sokken, as far as I'm concerned, should go nowhere near it.
Yeah, absolutely. Bit of a misplay, I feel, coming out from Joe there. They needed to peek out at the same time. They couldn't afford to jack in the box like that separately. Stanley not quite going to get caught out. Both Orpers, in fact, missing their shots. But honestly, with it locked down like this, they should be able to defend, but Arf is going to be going down. Sokken deciding he's going to be more than happy with that one and backing away. Shig looking to try and punish Keita, try and remove the AWP from the CT lineup, and he's going to be able to do so. I'm going to be happy with that pickup for themselves. An extra bit of cash in pocket. And that is going to be the 8th round, going over to the terrorists, trying to close this currently 5-round gap.
Yeah, nice to see that gamble pay off for them, and they've been rewarded with a second AWP. And Stanley and Shig, both AWPers now for the good-looking gamers. Shig, unfortunately, just missing one of the crossing CTs, no more than inches. But good-looking gamers, not really sending anyone towards long, just trying to get the mid control, trying to get people onto short, and then who knows, they might try and flash over the skybox, try and take long control and wrap around this A-bomb site, or they might be looking just to chill around on short, chill around at mid, and maybe then change things around if they can't get an entry onto the A-bomb site and hit mid to B, where they've had quite a bit of success, to be honest.
Yeah, they certainly have. Let's see what the decision is going to be. We do see Rek did peek in through those double doors. He's going to be looking for an opportunity to go through CT as Shig opens the bomb side up with the AWP. Immediately, Sokken going to be coming out from CT. He's going to be looking for an opportunity. He decides he needs to wait for his teammates, and rightly so, as the bomb goes down here for the GLG lineup. But can they defend it? That's the question. They've got 2 AWPs and a man advantage on their side. And I love this position from Wet. Waiting for the rotation and immediately going to capitalize. Gets 2 for himself. He's looking for a third. Not quite going to be able to get it onto Batham, but Arf is more than capable of following up on his teammates' work. And that is going to be the GLG lineup taking a clean round here. Not a single man going down. And they're going to be more than happy with this economic boost.
Yeah, really well played from GLG. Got the open onto the A-bomb site, up the tempo a little bit, didn't waste any time getting the bomb down, and then Fish123 just found themselves in a complete mess and couldn't really mount a retake towards the bomb site. But one of the main reasons behind it was Rek. He was just in a brilliant position at the top of mid, ready and waiting, knew that the Fish123 players who are at the B bomb site had to either rotate through CT spawn or rotate through the double doors to try and get a hold of short to retake the bomb site. But hello, Shig just patiently waiting for a glimpse of 1 or 2 of these Fish123 players over towards the B bomb site. And it's good that CPR is his right hand man, because he'll be able to help him out exactly like that. And right now, Fish123 look more like Flies123, because they're falling like flies, and in a blink of an eye the round is finished.
Yeah, and if Fish are the flies, then the good-looking gamers are the fly SWAT, the 5-man ace, coming straight on through, wiping out the Fish lineup. And honestly, good-looking gamers, despite losing that huge lead, they were 5-6 rounds down before. Now they've closed it to just a 3-round gap. They've got the economic advantage. They've forced the eco coming out of Fish123. They should be able to pick up another round off it. Arf going to open this one up for his team with that AK. Gets the double, but can't quite finish off Double E. Took him down to 14 HP. Bit unfortunate there for Arf, but he does pick the 2 up for his team to open this round.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. After Fish won the second pistol of the game, I thought, right, this is it. They're on the CT side now. They're going to buckle up their game, and they're going to win this BO1. But good-looking game as they've huffed and puffed, and they're ever so close to blowing the Fish123 house down. Keita and Mini, final men standing for the Fish, or swimming rather. But pretty sure they're 5.7s, and Keita's P250 will be somewhat helpless up against the AKs and the 2 AWPs of GLG.
Absolutely, Keita is going to be able to play Neo there, dodging a couple of AWP shots. It's finally going to go down to Shig's Tech 9 though. And that's going to be the 11th point for GLG. And it's finally going to be a full buy coming out out from Fish123. Now this round is going to be so crucial for them. They have the AWP in the hands of Keita. They've got the M4s, they've got the armor, they've got the grenades. But can they take the round? Because if they can't, it certainly could be an upriver swim for them. I hope that they're feeling like salmon today. Because if not, they're in a little bit too deep water here.
So the bomb is going to rotate over towards the B bomb site through T spawn, and because of how passive Fish123 are playing right now over on the A bomb site and mid and B, they're not really showing anything, but this could work brilliantly for them. They need to make sure they check the left of them, because Batham is in a great position to capitalize and make them pay the price. He's so far made CPR pay the price, but his position's being given away, but he gets two. That's his job done and dusted, and now rotation comes in, bomb gets planted, but Fish123 are a man up here. I fancy them for this retake.
Yeah, they certainly have a bit of an advantage, both teams, with the sniper rifles, but as you say, they have that one-man advantage. 4 members still here for Fish123, but the bomb is ticking down. They need to make something happen, and Double E's going to be the first one to fall. But it's a decent trade coming out from Fish as they finish off the last man. Keita takes him with the AWP. And that is going to be the retake for Fish. They managed to do it with 2 men remaining, so they're going to be able to carry that up through into this next round. But look how much money is remaining for GLG. They can comfortably rebuy here. They can rebuy next round as well.
Yeah, they can. But that last round for me was all about Batham. He had no right to get 1, let alone 2 kills. And GLG, it's a bit of an amateur mistake on their behalf to not check the left-hand side coming out of upper tunnels. But they're hungry for more. They're angry because they lost the last round. And Fish123, like a hot knife through butter, getting totally wrecked by Wreck & Co. And CPR, to add insult to injury, is going to do him from behind. 14-12.
Yeah, pretty much perfect long push there, just walking in, taking those headshots with the AK. Shig doing work for his team.
I like how
one-taps.
Shig went in with the AK and then Stanley held the corner with the AWP. So as soon as Shig got the guy crossing into pit, Stanley was already ready and waiting for the guy who'd come in to help the guy who died. But you got the surprise of the AWPer staring straight at him. It was good stuff.
Absolutely, Stanley doing a good job with that AWP. Keita, this is where he got domed out last time. Is he going to be able to do anything? No, he's not, as he goes down to the high explosive grenade and that Molotov. And with the smokes going down, this could well be another A-take coming out from GLG. They're looking to turn it into 13-14 here. Could be caught out in the tunnels. Batham going to be able to capitalize on that one, but he's on the wrong side of the map right now as the bomb goes down. Big Natty Mini can't quite finish off that kill. The molly going to go down onto him. Doesn't quite connect though. Double E trying to push in through short, but can't find anything. And Batham just going to try and hold on to this AK, and that's all he can do.
Yeah, to be fully honest, he had no right again to win that AK-47. I think Arthur will be disappointed with himself. He got caught out in lower tunnels, was down to 6 HP. For me, he should have just fallen back, pulled out towards lower tunnels, go and regroup with the rest of his teammates over on the A-bomb site rather than peek again and take the firefight up against Batham's P2000. But it's not the end of the world for GLG. They do have plenty of money, so they're not going to be that disappointed with handing Batham over an AK-47. And Fish123 now, they don't want to allow their opponents to even things up. They are going to buy up. We see 3 FAMASs. Batham will, of course, have that AK-47 from the last round. And Socken, the Dutchman, not the Dutchman, the Danishman, with his M4.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, this is crunch time for Fish123. They have to make something happen in this round. They've gone for those FAMAS buys. They're trying to make sure that good-looking gamers can't get the equalizer. But honestly, if they can't pull this force buy off, if they can't take the round, then they've destroyed their economy.
It could genuinely just hand the game over to GLG.
Yeah.
Because they've got so much money right now. And if Fish123 lose this one, they're not going to be able to mount much up for the next round either.
Well, they've made it work so far as Batham opens the round up with a headshot onto Stanley. And they're going to find Shig as well. And this could well be the round they've been looking for. Batham takes another one. And it's going to be 4-5 men dead now. Batham with the triple towards the end of that round. Going to be more than happy picking up that off as well.
Yeah, GLG went for the good old split and pick, but unfortunately I think every single one of them lost their aim battle. I mean, even that player who's in upper tunnels holding with the AWP, he got done by Socken really up close and personal thanks to his AK-47. So GLG, as expected, more than enough money to buy up these weapons. But Fish123, regardless of GLG's healthy economy, they lose this round, they lose the game, and the money, well, that all goes down the drain. It'll mean nothing in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you say, they've been able to buy up. They've upgraded those FAMASs. A couple of AKs and a couple of M4s. But can they land the shots? It's more down to just simple outplaying right here, as we see Rek is coming up through mid and he finds it onto Double E. Batham gets shot through the smoke by Stanley, and that is going to be the B site open wide. As Big Natty Mini looks for Shig, he's going to be able to find it and turns it into a 3 versus 3 here.
Yeah, I was going to say, that frag in lower tunnels could end up being big, because it would then maybe allow Mini to... Is it going to be Mini who's going to... Yeah, it is going to be Mini to rotate through tunnels, and now the CTs need to attack these terrorists from all angles, but Kita is stuck with this AWP. He's not going to be able to do much unless the Ts show him something, or unless Mini can go huge, pushing from tunnels. And with CPR's current position, I can't see it happening for Fish123. They're going to have to give this round up, which they will do. And this game, this BO1, is coming right down to the wire. And Fish123, they're going to force it up, but not all of them are looking healthy right now. Their wallets are empty.
They certainly are, and this... I mean, a couple of rounds ago I was saying crunch time. If that was crunch time, then I don't know what this is. But Fish123... It is all or nothing right now. They're already on match point. If they can just take this round, they can push it on through. Good looking gamers, having lost a man already, might not quite be able to achieve the overtime they're looking for.
No, that was massive from Keita. Getting the first frag, he got knocked down onto 18 HP. So he gave his AWP over to Batham. He said, look mate, I've been knocked down, I'm hurt, I'm bleeding, I'm on the phone to a medic. You've got to help me out here. This AWP is safer and better in your hands than mine. And even though Fish123 have 2 players with only armor pistol, this is CSGO, this is Counter-Strike, and as we've seen over the years, anything can happen. Good looking gamers smoking off CT spawn. I think they're trying to fake a mid to B, but Fish123 know exactly what's going on. They've got a player in Batham looking down B ramp, they've got a player just on top of the boxes, and they can see that no one's actually rushing through double doors.
Yeah, absolutely. Big Natty Mini going to be there over at long, but he's not going to go and check the site, and this is going to be the bomb going down for GLG. Can they defend it though? They're in a 4 versus 5, and now the gig is up. Fish123 know what's going on. Are they going to be able to get the rotation? Rek looking for something, but he's not going to find it. Now it's a 3 versus 5. CPR, he has to land these shots if they want to win these rounds. He has to take out these CTs. He's going to find one, but Double E takes the last man, and CPR going to fall to Socken in the end, and it's going to be going into overtime. No, it's not, sorry. No, it's not going into overtime.
Yeah, they have. Shouldn't have won that round, but some amazing play from Kita to get that first frag at the start of the round, and then that teamwork at long. They knew, they'd heard early on that there was someone in long hut, and yeah, even though the bomb went down, they didn't panic. They stuck together as a unit. I think it was Mini who got that frag into long hut, and then they picked up the AK-47, which made their retake even easier. So great communication from Fish.